Hammy the Doodle on YouTube asks, how do I end my verbal month-to-month agreement in the tenancy in the with a tenancy that is in the city of Los Angeles? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the landlord warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. If you have questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer them below. Now, Hammy, the first question that I always ask, and you have to, this is coming from the landlord attorney's perspective, is does your tenant's behavior amount to just cause under your local eviction ordinance? So here's the deal. In LA County, they have their own rules, or city of LA, you're going to have your own definition of what just cause is. It's going to probably vary from state law. And typically I cover state law because I'm not in a county or city that regulates evictions and more in depth like LA does. So you're going to have to consult with landlord's attorney down there and review the ordinance. What I try to do is, if the complaint behavior is something that is listed as just cause, then you can terminate the tenancy with just cause under your local ordinance. And every city and county that has localized eviction control is going to have a little bit different spin on it. So you're going to have to read the terms and conditions. It's like you playing Monopoly. Basically, Monopoly has like general rules, but then you got little house rules and that type sort of thing like that. Like if you land on free parking, for example, you get all the cash and stuff, and the get out of jail free cards. Some people, do it differently at their house, and places like LA, that type of deal, their eviction rules are similar to that. They got different house rules. They kind of follow state law, but then they get more restrictive, that type of deal. So you got to read your terms and conditions. Going back to, terminating the tenancy, if it amounts to just cause, then you're going to have to issue a proper termination notice under state and local law. So sometimes you have to read both of them in conjunction with each other, because state law might be less stringent than your local rules, and your local rules might require special disclosures, that type of deal. So that's generally how I approach these things, is looking at, hey, do we have just cause under our local ordinance or the law? Basically, under the Tenants Protection Act, under state law, for example, material lease violations you can terminate one's tenancy for that. If you're subject to the Tenants Protection Act, you might have to give 2 notices. So this is, my point is, read your local rules, know what the ordinances are.